Righty, Wyatt. Thank you. Thanks for spending a little time here. We got a bunch of local folks on and some media from the NFL as well. Let's start it out with Jeremy Birmingham, Letterman Row.
Hey, Wyatt, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, how much time have you spent in the last couple months preparing for this, and how much of it has been spent just trying to rehab and get yourself back to 100%? And on top of that, I mean, how do you feel like you put it on display today?
Yeah, so no, definitely rehab has definitely been the priority for me, especially after going down that national championship game. Just making sure that I did everything possible to make sure my knee was fully ready and 100% ready to go today, which I feel like, I executed that, especially with the plan that was set by my agency as well as myself when I was back training for this opportunity. So I hit all those goals and came out today, and I feel like I did a very good day of showing that my knee is perfectly fine. It's back to 100%, and I feel like I was able to do so with these drills, and I feel like it was a really good day for me.
All righty, let's go next to Nick Faribaugh. Nick.
Hey, Wyatt. As a guy that has really been through the ringer as a guard there in the Ohio State scheme, really, what are you looking to improve on at the NFL level? Because your game is pretty polished as is. So what's your biggest area of improvement? And also, have you talked at all to the Pittsburgh Steelers and kind of what has that communication been?
Yep. So to answer your first question, for me, I feel like the biggest thing has just been pass protection, which is what I've been working on, as well as a few things in the running game. For me, I feel like my technique, especially at the next level, is something that I definitely need to improve in order to have the type of success I want to have. So just working the basic techniques as well as new and advanced techniques is what I've been focusing on and working on in both aspects of the game, as well as being a overall better student of the game. And that's all stuff that I've been working on. And to answer your second question, I've had communication with the Steelers. It's been pretty standard in my opinion. I feel like we just had the normal Zoom calls and they went well. So pretty standard communication.
That's why.
No problem.
All righty, next up, let's go to Cassidy Hill. Cassidy.
Hey, Wyatt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I cover the Jaguars. So I have to know, when you hear that your former coach gets hired in the NFL and that you're going into the draft this next season, what's the first thought that goes through your head?
That the first thought that went to my head was, man, this would be crazy if the same person that recruited me to Ohio State would be the same person to pick me. So that was first and foremost the first thought. And two, just exciting. I'm really excited that he got back into football. And because I know when he would come down here and talk to us, you could just tell he still had that competitive spirit. So I'm really excited to see what he does at this level. And I also wouldn't mind playing for him as well.
I know he was out there to watch y'all today. Did he seem like same old Coach Meyer, or was there a different feel to how he was handling things today?
Nope, he seemed like same old Coach Meyer. Called me up and we were talking, and it felt good seeing him today and talking to him. So it was still the same coach that I grew to know.
Thank you.
All righty, next up, let's go to Dan Hope. Dan.
Hey, Wyatt, you said you thought you had a very good day. What in particular do you think that you did really well today?
I feel like in particular was the field work and mainly the O-line position drills, which I know a lot of teams, they hold high value to that, especially with the type of drills that we had set today. And there was all drills sent from the NFL coaches themselves, what they wanted to see. And it was all excuse me. Sorry about that. It was all short change of direction, which I think is stuff that is really important for my position specifically because we work within a short space. So I feel like my change of direction was something that I really showed off today.
Any numbers you put up today that you were particularly proud of?
Yes, with my bench, I'm pretty happy with 25. I did 25 reps today that were counted.
All right, we'll go next to I'm going to butcher this name. The Bills beat.
Wyatt Davis, what's good? Mookie Hawk is Buffalo Sports 1080. Buffalo, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Hey, that's all right for him not to butcher the name. I appreciate that though. But hey man, you being a zone run type of blocker, very versatile. how has Ohio State prepared you for this moment, and has the Bills been in contact with
Yeah. So to answer your first question, yes, I've been in contact with the Bills, and to Ohio State, I feel like has put me in such a good position. Especially it shows not only within my film, but in these meetings. And with the type of offense we ran, it's so similar to the Bills type of offense and other teams that like to run zone. So when I go into these meetings, it's pretty much the same stuff except just different terminology. They call it different things, and I feel like I've gotten an advantage by going to Ohio State and playing in this type of offense.
Hey, it's been awesome, Wyatt, man. Enjoy the process, and I got you top on my mic for it right now.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, we'll do two more. We'll go to Austin Ward. Austin.
Hey, Wyatt, now that the year is over, we knew that those last 3-4 games that you were in pain, but you were going to keep playing. Can you give us some insight of how much you were dealing with, how long it took you till you were feeling, healthy enough to do stuff like today?
Yeah, so I'd actually gotten injured at some point during the fourth game of the season, which was Indiana, and to this day I still don't know when I injured my knee in that game, but I banged up my knee in that game and really just played on it the whole entire time leading up to the national championship, and got it looked at by the school, and they were just saying it was a low level deal, and it just didn't feel right. So at the end of the season, I got a second opinion, and I think it showed in that national championship game that it was really bothering me. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through any major surgery, anything like that. I didn't have to get surgery at all. It was all a blessing, and really just my main whole focus after the season was just getting my knee right, because granted, I wanted to play. Even if I would have known what my injury was prior, I still would have played, just because we were right there. It was either all in or nothing. So it was pretty easy for me to make that decision. And then in the off season, when I was getting ready for this opportunity today, I spent the first couple of weeks just strictly rehabbing, making sure it felt great. And once it really started feeling good, that's when I started doing field work and getting prepared for the day.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.